Good morning. This is the start of a Sunday series I'm going to do. And on Sundays, I don't put any makeup on, but I thought this would be really helpful. Here's the deal. People don't really understand what the difference is between Gentle Somatic Yoga and regular yoga is, and how Gentle Somatic Yoga can be so effective for all your chronic aches and pains. So I thought I would spend some time helping you understand by doing a series of very short demonstrations of Gentle Somatic Yoga. So today I woke up just with this like tightness right around my left hip. And oftentimes in yoga, they'll say, stretch it out, right? Just stretch it out. But that doesn't often work. And it doesn't work particularly with chronic injuries. Sometimes it can make it worse. I like to think of it as a rubber band. And if you keep stretching and stretching and stretching a rubber band, you're going to lose its elasticity and you could end up ripping it. With Gentle Somatic Yoga, we use a lot of concepts from what popularly is used as physical therapy, where we contract a muscle first and then we stretch it. We contract it and stretch it. And so let me show you one of I'll just show you one today. One of the ways that I'm going to loosen up this hip. So the first thing to do, if you can, is sit in what's known as deer pose. It's also known as mermaid pose, and some people call it cheerleader pose. You have one leg in front and one leg in back. Now I have the leg in back for the hip that's been bothering me. And here's another difference. So normally, if I were just doing a yoga move, I would do it back and forth, right? Same thing over and over again. But in Gentle Somatic Yoga, what we do is we find different vectors to move the hip in. So I might lift it up and come down. I might go forward and back. And then I might circle around. And I'm not getting a lot of movement. I'm not moving into pain. I'm staying within my range of motion. So that would be step one. Step two is to then contract a muscle. So I'm contracting this entire leg muscle when I lift this knee up. And then I'm placing it down. And when I place it down, I'm going to lift the hip up. So we're using opposing muscles. Contract, softening here, putting it back. And then when you put the knee down, you're softening here and working this muscle. So always working in safe, nourishing ways, but doing a lot of opposition work in the area and not just moving the same way every time. Now, the third thing I'm going to do for this particular hip is I'm going to lift up the ankle. Now that's contracting the calf muscle. And then I'm going to release it. So I'm releasing muscles all up and down this leg. A lot of them are small muscles that we don't actually concentrate on. This looks like nothing, but if you continually do these moves, what we're doing is we're creating a little more balance in this entire system, which is all connected. And when you create more balance, one muscle doesn't have to overwork. So I'm coming up again, I feel muscle engagement, and then I'm releasing and letting it down. And then the last thing I will do is I'm going to go ahead and twist off. And when you twist, you'll probably feel it around this hip. So lifting it up. And then when I come back, I'm slumping down, lowering, and I'm going to lift the knee. Put the knee down, twist all the way around, come back and lift the knee. Last time. And lift the knee. And then let's go ahead and just check in. Check in to see how this hip might feel differently than the other hip. Obviously, I'm going to do the other side, but I don't want to take up more of your time. Please repeat to the other side. And this is Andrea giving you a Gentle Somatic Yoga Sunday tool to help you deal with chronic pain. Namaste.